Thank you! Thank you! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all, and thank you all for coming to the very first Randomiser live show. Yes, I'm Chris Dale, and you of course know my lovely assistant Marina, and as you may also know, we have been travelling the universe of late with this wonderful invention, the Randomiser. Yes, this remarkable machine is preloaded with every single Gerry Anderson television episode ever made, and with a press of the big red button, it will select, at random, an episode for us to watch. Now, many people have asked, why do I do this? Well, because the machine is equipped with an atomic reactor, and once activated, it must select an episode every week, otherwise, it explodes. I know. And recently we have seen an unprecedented run of success on the Randomiser. Every selection made over the last 5 weeks has given us an episode from a series we've not yet seen before, and I'm pretty confident that this week we're going to make it 6 in a row. How about that? I know, it's amazing. Right. Okay, let's find out which brand new series we're going to land on this week. Marina, would you care to do the honours? That's right, thank you, Marina. Well, everybody, where will we land this week? Which as yet unseen Gerry Anderson series will put in an appearance? Perhaps we'll finally get our first UFO episode, or maybe The Protectors. How about some Fireball XL5 or some Secret Service? Or hey, maybe even Dick Spanner or Lavender Castle. Who knows? Who knows? But I see Marina is now approaching me with the printout, and a look of concern on her face. So at last, the moment of truth has arrived. Thank you, Marina. Let's see. Marina, lock the doors. Yes, all the doors, quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, I have bad news. And I have worse news. The bad news is that our run of new series on the Randomiser has come to an end, for now at least. Today, we have drawn an episode from a series that we have already seen. The worst news is that series is Torchy the Battery Boy. Escape is impossible! Those of us who survive will be able to tell our children and our grandchildren that we stared directly into the maw of Gerry Anderson hell, and we wet ourselves in terror. And now, let's all watch Bossy Boots Goes to Topsy Turvy Land. Good luck, everyone. Well, it had to happen sooner or later. Here we are with episode 8 of Torchy the Battery Boy, Bossy Boots Goes to Topsy Turvy Land. I hate my life, I hate my life, I hate my life. Oh. This spotlight, sort of waving around Mr. Bumbledrop's house, kind of reminds me of the opening of Captain Scarlet a bit. I'm assuming it's a spotlight being shined on him by the police or the authorities or something. Okay, come on out, Bumbledrop. We got the place surrounded. We know what you've been doing with those kids in your garden. Oh no, we've hit rock bottom already and I haven't even started yet.
Mr. Bumbledrop was walking along the road with his dog, Pom-Pom the poodle.
His mind was filled with sinister thoughts.
Pom-Pom, I was very lonely when the big wind came and blew you into the sky.
Oh yes, here we are back with
That's why I made Torchy and sent him up in a rocket.
Torchy the Battery Boy story arc again. Evidently Mr. Bumbledrop is now in Topsy Turvy Land, I think.
There's a little girl in your garden, and she's kicking
Oh,
the
no,
straws
we're back on
and
Earth, okay.
tapping her feet on the grass.
Oh, goodness. That sounds like Bossy Boots. She's always stamping her feet and bossing everyone around. But
Well,
what does
she shouldn't have been
do in
named
my
Bossy
garden?
Boots then. If she's just gonna be given that name, it's it's the fault of the parents really. I blame the
Better
parents.
go and tell her that the toys haven't.
If Mr. Bumbledrop doesn't find my rag doll and all the other toys, I'm going to pull out all the flowers and break the seesaw and the swing.
No, Bossy Boots. That's not a nice thing to say.
I'm not a nice little girl, and I want Flopsy. Give her to me at once.
I haven't got your rag doll.
Yes, you have. You found Pom-Pom the poodle, so you must have found the other toys as well.
I didn't find Pom-Pom. Torchy the battery boy found her.
Who's
I didn't go looking for my own lost dog. I created an abomination of nature to go and do the job for me. Be fair.
Just like a real live boy.
What a silly old man you are. Toys can't walk and talk. They're
Oh, I
stuffed
wish that were
with
true, but
soil.
unfortunately,
So rude.
we have 26 episodes of this nightmare to get through.
Oh, he's talking.
Of course I'm talking, you horrid girl.
Yeah,
Don't
you
call
you
me
just keep him
horrid.
there. We'll get the
I want
flamethrower.
my rag doll. If I don't get her, I'll take Torchy instead.
You can't have me and you can't have your rag doll either. All the lost toys live on a twinkling star, and they never want to come back and belong to naughty
I do
children
kind
again.
of like the fact that
Toys are
Torchy
much
is
happier living on their own.
Oh,
so
what a
smart,
lovely
Alec. He
nonsense.
knows everything about everything, and he says it in such a condescending tone of voice, sort of, I'm better than you at everything.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
Don't answer me back.
Oh dear, he's trying to kill... Right, Torchy is trying to kill Bossy Boots.
I'm going to tell my daddy of you.
Yes, I'm sure she's the naughtiest girl in the world.
Well, be fair, we're only 8 episodes in. You haven't really haven't really given Torchy a chance yet to unleash his true evil, and he will.
What a wonderful idea, Mr. Bumbledrop. I know how we can teach Bossy Boots a lesson.
Well, let's go inside for tea, and you can tell me what you mean.
Oh dear, this
Now
can't
then,
end well.
Torchy.
This is going to be ending with them drawing up a list of various sharp implements and saws and things with which to take her apart.
Me. And the toys would teach her to behave herself.
Yes, well, they'll never be able to do that, I'm afraid.
No. I've tried abducting children before. It never ends well, believe me, Torchy.
You see, it's Topsy Turvy Land, where everything's upside down. And grown-up people and children become as small as toys.
Well, I never.
That's just one more reason Topsy Turvy Land is an utter abomination and has to be destroyed with fire. I don't even know why I let you come home, Torchy. I would have been much better off leaving you behind.
And that's to tell her that she can't do it. No, I'll show her the rocket and tell her she mustn't go for a ride in it. And you watch me and see what happens.
I don't want to read bad things into this, but we now have an old man
Funny-looking
inviting a small child to his garden to show her his rocket. That is literally what is happening.
frightened to go up
How did nobody involved with making this program get arrested? How?
You're not going up in it. It's much too late, and you should go home.
And I don't really know why I invited you over here at like 1 a.m. I can't imagine there's any legal or ethical reason I can use to justify that, but I'm sure I can come up with something.
Oh, please, Mr. Bumbledrop, let me take Bossy Boots up in the rocket for a little ride.
I'll return her with most of her limbs intact, really I will.
Oh, all right then.
Trying not to laugh,
Dear,
Torchy
Bossy
led
Boots
the
is a
way
fairly
to the
hideous puppet as well.
and Mr. Bumbledrop
She seems to have sort of a permanent stoop, and her head looks like it's always about to fall off. Oh, well, now here we have some.
Goodbye, Torchy.
Goodbye, Mr. Bumbledrop.
Yeah, we have some reused footage. All of this footage of the rocket launch is stock footage from episode
higher
1.
and higher the rocket soared into the
I suppose it
sky.
must have been a very difficult shot to
to
reproduce in multiple episodes.
But I want to take you to the twinkling star, and then you'll be able to find Flopsy, the rag doll. Look through the window, and you'll see the star now.
Sure enough, there was the star shining brightly in the sky. And Bossy Boots was terribly excited to know that they were going to land on it.
Will we be there soon? I want... Why, Torchy, whatever's happened to you? You've got bigger.
I haven't got bigger. You've got smaller.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. You're the same size as I am, and that means you're a toy.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Then you better wait until we get to Topsy Turvy Land. You won't be able to smack Flopsy the ragdoll anymore, because she'll be as big as you, and she'll smack you back.
The toys.
That's basically what Topsy Turvy Land is founded on, the principles of smacking. Oh, here we are. Here we are with our assortment of hideous creatures. There's Squish, there's the ragdoll,
and Squish, the space boy with a water.
Pillywig the clown, I believe that's Pillywig the clown. I've not yet encountered him in any of these episodes.
What he looks like.
It's only been a week since he left us. You have got a bad memory, Flopsy.
It's not my fault. It's because I haven't got enough stuffing inside me, and my head is empty.
Oh, what's that noise?
What noise?
Oh, up in the sky. Why, it's the rocket.
Hooray! Torchy's coming back.
Words that nobody has ever previously said. Hooray, Torchy's
I
back.
feel so happy now that Torchy's here again.
Why?
Hip, pickle, poggle.
Well, I hope he's going to stay longer this time. Torchy laughs at my jokes more than anyone else.
Oh my god, this clown puppet's eyes are hideous. He's got sort of... They're slightly recessed. They're not just black dots painted on the puppet. They're sort of sunken, almost like... It's almost like... Oh, the Cybermen in the 10th Planet. You know, where you can see the original eyes poking through. That's what this clown looks like.
I can see Flopsy.
That's chilling.
Bossy Boots, let's go and meet her.
I'm not going to meet a rag doll. I can see the
I
tree
want
over
my
there.
rag doll, but I don't want to actually meet the rag doll.
But I want to wait for
I'm quite stupid.
You've got to listen to me.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. I'm bigger than you are, and I'll push you over.
You are not bigger than me anymore, so you better stop being bossy.
I'm not entirely sure of the chances of this plan succeeding. They've reduced Bossy Boots in size ever so slightly. I don't know if that's really enough to stop a bully from carrying on bullying.
It's Bossy Boots. Go away, you piggle-poggle girl. Don't you tell me to go away, you stuffed doll. I'll pull all your stuffing out if you're not careful. You can't do that anymore.
Well, you can pull your stuffing out. We established this in whatever episode it was we watched last. Oh God, she lunged for the camera, and we got an upskirt shot of Bossy Boots. That
Serves you right. Let's leave her by herself.
I feel like this is in danger of being confiscated while I watch
Cream
it.
buns first. The toys are going to give a party for you, and we have to have some cakes.
There we are. I think we've enough cream buns now.
Oh yes, they've picked cream buns from the
You
cream
leave
bun
them
tree.
there. I want to eat them all up myself. Don't be greedy. I'm not greedy. I'm hungry. Then come home and have some bread and butter. I'm not hungry for bread and butter. I'm hungry for cake, and I'm going to eat every one of them.
Then you better eat this one first.
Well,
What a naughty
this is.
you.
I'm not entirely sure this is a good way to teach children how to stand up to their bullies by throwing cream cakes in their face. Aside from the fact that, sadly, we don't live in a world where cream cakes grow on trees. They're very expensive, and this just does not seem an effective method of showing people that they are
I'm jolly glad you
awful,
can't.
awful people.
So many naughty children, I don't
Oh,
know
no.
what to do. So many naughty
No, please don't.
children, just you and you and you.
Haven't we suffered enough? Oh, good, she's preparing a cannon. Bossy Boots is preparing a cannon to shoot Torchy. Do it, Bossy Boots. Do it, Bossy Boots. Do it, Bossy Boots. Come on.
Those on the floor.
Come on.
What shall we do to them?
Bossy Boots, he's standing behind it. You're not going to get him if he's standing behind it. You have to turn it round. Turn it round. No, don't point it at me. Oh, my God. Ah! Oh, no. No, go away. Go away. No. Oh, no. Okay, what happened there? what happened there was that Bossy Boots fired the cannon directly at the camera, which broke up, and it smashed, it shattered, the screen fell in, cut to black, and then Torchy, the Torchy puppet, loomed out of the darkness. Oh no. Oh, is that it? Oh, thank goodness. Well, we ended that with a literal attempt to break the fourth wall. That was even more unsettling than the previous episode of Torchy. I do vaguely remember seeing that episode before at some point, but I was completely unprepared for the cannon and the screen literally breaking up. I've seen horror films that end like that. Isn't there like a zombie film or something that ends with the screen cracking up and caving in like that? This was scarier than that. I'm going to have a lie down now. I'm going to have a lie down. I'm going to have a good cry. But at least I know that, hopefully, the randomiser won't be cruel and land on an episode of Torchy again next week. Or will it? Nothing is certain anymore.